so it's time for another meal prep. Last week I didn't get the meal prep done because it was snowing, I couldn't go out and get my groceries. But I did do a full day's eating and I posted that, but I think I might have forgotten to tell anyone that I'd actually done it. So if you want to see that, if you're interested in that, it's the next video down. This week meal prep is super easy, super cheap. It's all lunchbox friendly ideas, everything that you can take to work or out and about with you if you need to. I'll show you the ingredients, which were also super cheap, so I hope you enjoy it. So this is this week's groceries, with the exception of the protein. I already had that. For breakfast we are going to be making banana protein flapjacks with these ingredients. For lunch I'm going to make egg salad with bread. You can replace the eggs with ham or chicken or tuna, whatever you like. I can't for it in my fitness pal. For dinner, we are going to make a pasta bake with bolognese. Again, I use free-from pasta. Use whichever pasta you like. Just change it in my fitness pal again. For snacking, I'm going to have yogurt, peanut and dark chocolate bars and popcorn. And you can see here exactly how cheap it worked out. Less than £17. Add about £1 for the protein, and that's it. So the first thing I've done is I've put on 2 pots to boil of water for the pasta and the eggs. Next we'll weigh out the pasta. So I'm using free-from. You can use other pasta if you want. A portion of this is 75 grams, so 3 portions will weigh out 225 grams of the pasta. Perfect. So all of that into the water once it starts boiling, and all of the eggs. So the first thing we need to do for the banana flapjacks is mash 2 bananas, so mash them until they go soft. Then we add 100 ml of almond milk, add that straight into the banana, mix it through. So you put the mixture back on the scales, reset it to 0, then add 125 grams of oats, perfect, and 2 scoops of protein powder, which is 60 grams. You can use regular whey protein if you want. I just prefer this one. And then you mix that all through evenly, and then we'll put it in the oven. So I'm transferring the mixture into a bigger bowl, and I'm going to add another dash of almond milk because the liquid or the mixture is quite dry. You don't want the mixture to be too wet, you just want it to be wet enough so that it mixes everything together. So that's perfect now. So that's probably like another 50 ml of almond milk. And you can see consistency there. And then I'm going to transfer it into a silicone baking dish. It's nice and easy to get out of these dishes. And after that, sprinkle it with one of these as a little topping, toffee and pecan shot. You can get the bigger bags of fruit and nuts if you want, but these are just nice and easy to portion control. Saves any extra weighing. It's a perfect amount to top. And that will go straight into the oven. I've preheated that to 180 degrees, and that will probably take about 12-15 minutes. Breakfast bars. So the pasta and the eggs are boiling away. Now I'm going to drain the pasta and then add the mince, the herbs and the tomatoes, and then we can put our pasta bake in the oven. So super easy, pasta's drained. All we have to do now is add the whole bag of corn mince. If you're using meat mince, you'll have to cook the mince off separately first. And both tins of chopped tomatoes. For flavour, I'm going to add, I've got a little basil plant here, so I'm going to add quite a few leaves of that. And also some black pepper, some mixed herbs, and a little bit of chilies, because I like spicy. You can add whatever herbs and spices you like. Now mix it all through, and the eggs are probably ready. And I've also decided to add some tomato puree. I already had that in the cupboard, to the pasta bake because it will give it a stronger tomato flavour. And then all we have to do with that is add it into the tray. And I'm going to bake that in the oven just until it looks cooked. So probably about 20 minutes. I was going to add cheese, but I'm avoiding dairy at the minute because I had a lot of it last week and my skin broke out again. See? So you can add cheese if you want. If you don't have dairy intolerance, enjoy your cheese. I wish I could, but I can't. So that's going into the oven, and that's 3 dinners done. I should also clarify there as well, I cut dairy out because I'm intolerant to it. I shouldn't have it at all. I haven't had it since I was a baby. I was taken off it. I've always been allergic to milk and dairy products. Every now and then now I try and fit it back into my diet because I like ice cream, I like chocolate, I like cheese, I want to be able to eat it and I can't. But if you are not intolerant to any food groups, I wouldn't advise cutting them out. I think that if you can eat the food, then enjoy it. The only reason I cut it out is because I have to. Otherwise this happens. So finishing lunch is super easy, just one of these simple salad boxes each day, and taking the eggs off the boil and cooled them down. 4 eggs each day, take the yolks out of 2, so 2 full eggs, 2 egg whites. And also I'm going to have a sandwich thin with them as well. So I've got the free from, use the regular sandwich thins or whatever type of bread you want, as long as you put it into MyFitnessPal and find something close in calories. These are 125 calories. So 2 slices of the Be Good bread, I think that's 60 calories a slice, the same thing. And that's the lunch is done. For snacks, I'm having a bag of popcorn each day, a yogurt, these blueberry ones, again use whatever yogurts you want. These are 76 calories a pot. I'm sure you can find something of equal with dairy in it. And I'm also having little peanut and dark chocolate bars. I found these in Tesco's. They're a lot cheaper than protein bars, and they've got quite good macros as well. There's almost 8 grams of protein in each bar. I tried one already. They're really nice. And they're only $1.25 for the whole box. And that's snacking done. So I think everything's done now. Yeah, so the pasta's done. Flapjacks, they're done as well. You can see how nice they've turned out. The flapjack, I've just put it on the wire rack just to cool for a few minutes. You can see how nice that's turned out there. So I'll let that cool for another couple of minutes and then I'll slice it up into little bars. That's breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, everything done. And this is the finished prep. You can see how lovely these breakfast flapjacks have turned out. The little caramel pieces on top melted, really gooey. I can't wait to try those. Egg salad for lunch. Snacks, yogurt, popcorn and peanut and dark chocolate bar. And pasta for dinner. Yum, that's a good one. So I hope you found that useful. It is definitely the quickest with the least cleanup food prep that I've done yet. Everything's so convenient, so I think I'll be doing this one again. I've been asked questions last week. Obviously I'm doing this on a Friday, so over the weekend I'll probably eat my salads and stuff and then replenish them on Sunday for next week. And then the pasta bake I'll just put in Tupperware and I'll put that in the freezer, so the dinners are in the freezer ready. The snacks that I've got already, I probably won't eat them over the weekend. If I do, again I'll replenish them on Sunday. But all in all, it's 3 days prep full day's food done in about 20 minutes, I think that took. And it's really easy. If you want to use alternative ingredients to anything, just change them up in MyFitnessPal. I'll put the calories and macros and everything of what I've used on Instagram and Facebook during the week. You can just, so with the popcorn, if you want to replace it with a bag of crisps, these have 57 calories a bag, so you can find 60 calorie bags of crisps. You can have a couple of crackers instead, a piece of fruit even if you want to be really healthy. Get prepped whenever you can. All you need is 20 minutes. It will save you from having to cook for 3 whole days. No pots, no pans, no anything to clean. The pasta I'll take out of the freezer, throw straight in the microwave. Dinner's ready in 5 minutes. Lunches straight out of the fridge. Breakfast, little oat bars, so easy. Just take them with me if I'm on the go, or just have them as snacks if I want. Couldn't be easier. And I also wanted to say I've absolutely loved seeing the photos of people trying the recipes and trying the ideas and making different versions as well. That's been really cool. And hearing the feedback about the results you've been getting and things like that. So please keep sending stuff like that over. It makes me so happy every time I receive it. I really appreciate it. If you've got any questions or anything, feel free to drop me a message. And thank you so much for your time again. I hope you found it useful. And I'll try and get another prep done next week. Let me know what you think.